Hey guys, so there's been one thing on my mind that has just been bugging me, yeah?
Chat to us.
Okay, let me
Chat to me, sis.
What's
Chat
been
to
bugging
me.
you? Tell us.
You know when you grow up, because obviously, I don't know if everyone can relate. Obviously, everyone got beat as well. Let's not say everyone, but everyone was,
The majority.
Majority of us.
had some sort of discipline in it. So I'm thinking about when we have our kids, because the generation they're going to be put in this world, yeah, technology, the access to like reporting and all of them stuff is going to be heightened. So are we changing that system too? Because I don't want to really carry on the whole beating and all of that.
Okay, the question is, are you going to be your kids? It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no.
No, it can't be a yes or no. It has
No,
to be,
it's a yes or no. Would you be your kids?
I don't, come back to me.
Would you beat your kids?
I can't imagine Peace beating her kids. I actually can't
Yeah, that's
imagine.
true.
I actually can't imagine it.
Because I've always said I will send them to my brother. Like,
Yeah. Me personally, I mean, obviously it depends on the situation, but 100%.
I want to bring them up to the point where beating is the last resort.
Yes,
Yeah.
the last resort.
Yeah.
And you literally have to do something that's so out of this world for me to beat you. I'm sorry. When I say
we say that now, but when it comes to
What, I'm just gonna
the
start.
time,
No, but then that's when I say like, people
let's
shouldn't
say
have kids because you can't control your own anger. Because really and truly, I feel like, no, all jokes aside, I feel like some parents were beating kids out of just because they couldn't control
Yeah, we're
their
not
own
talking
anger.
about them. Obviously, that is bad. For example, what's it called? I saw a video of these kids. They pranked their dad. That the TV was broken. He beat them that it was a prank. I mean, it's funny, but you know, it's not something substantial. You know, when parents just beat kids over, like.
Have you
like,
seen them twins that are from Nigeria and they're
There's a
popular
lot.
on TikTok and they live in Nigeria but they do pranks on their mom.
On their mum, yeah.
You know how many times that woman beats them, and
Yeah.
it's so funny. But like the reasoning is not.
It's
making
not.
sense.
It's exactly.
for her to beat them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like something small, she'll just be like,
Yeah. When I say like you have to do something extraordinary. So for example, if my daughter is like 10, 11 and she's looking for attention with boys, you're getting beaten. That's no questions asked.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah.
Things that is really bad for a child to not do. But then again,
Okay, quick question, yeah. You know when you beat your kid, are you gonna explain like
Yes,
why you're beating
you
them?
get
You're
the beatings.
explaining
No, I'm
You
gonna
yourself.
sleep
I'll
off-
sit you down after you calm down and cry. Like, okay,
Yeah.
do you understand why you got the beating?
yes,
And you have to explain to me why
And
you got the beating.
exactly.
If you can't explain to me, I will explain
beat
to
you
why
again. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah.
I will explain to you why you got that beaten, so that next time you know not to do that again.
Yes.
Do you get it?
That, yeah.
So,
That's
and I think
what
that's
I would
one
do.
thing like our generation didn't get when we grew up. You
Yeah.
just get beat.
Yeah,
Just
we
beat,
never
that's
got an
it.
explanation.
Like, you never
How
explained to
many
me.
times has someone beat you until they say they don't know why she beat you?
Listen, I can count and I can count. To be honest, at this point, yeah, I just started firming it.
Innit? I just found it. Yeah, but then, you know what?
I didn't get beatings like that.
I know
bro.
you're
Yeah,
just,
but
you're different.
No, she was rude though when she was a little girl. Your mom never beat you.
I didn't get beatings.
You never got beaten
No,
in your
I
whole
did.
life.
I have gotten beaten.
But it wasn't like an everyday
But
thing.
it wasn't.
Mine was.
I wasn't. I
more
didn't
of a-
get beaten.
It was the culture. The
the
household culture.
No, but
I
the
was
thing is,
scared,
I was
yeah.
the rebellious kid. Like,
Okay, I was never the rebellious
see,
kid.
I was
so.
I kind of followed my brother's footsteps, even though he doesn't want to believe it.
So, would you say that like you guys are proud that like your mom beat you?
I'm proud.
Not proud, but like you're happy that you got some
I
sort.
can't-
Okay,
some of the
with
beatings were
some of
worth
the
it, 'cause
yeah,
I've
it
learnt my
made
lesson.
sense. No,
Yeah.
some of the beatings made sense. Like even when just little things when I used to just try to be rebellious. Like I will even try to come home at 8. Remember I told you guys that I'll try to come home at 8 p.m. sometimes. But that was like 7 times. And you're looking at the news now. Kids are getting kidnapped left, right, and center.
Yeah.
Some things were actually necessary. But
Yeah, I mean, there probably were some beatings that our parents, like, probably even our parents regret. They probably regretted it, like after they beat us in it. But when I look at people my age, or people younger that haven't got beatings, and look at how they are.
Do you know, I sometimes feel like they come out even like more like with no home training.
Yeah.
Like
of
they have no,
course.
like, do you know where it is? Even with beatings, it builds some sort of fear, like kind of fear and respect, if that makes sense.
I get what you're saying.
And some of the people that I've like come across, even like with work and just meeting different people, you just see the difference. Like they don't fear disrespecting someone older. Like,
Yes, in this time, it's scary, but I can't do that.
like,
Okay,
even
but
if someone that's not even my manager yet, and that's
Why am I putting up my hands?
like, even if there's a man, like someone that's not my manager, but they're older than me, like naturally have respect for them.
You can't disrespect. Or okay, I'm not gonna lie. When I go into people's house, yeah. First of all, I even thought some type of way going into someone's house because I thought disrespectful. I see people walking into parents' bed. You have to knock before walking into your parents' room. Innit?
I'm not even allowed to, like, technically, when I was younger, I wouldn't be allowed to, like, there would be no reason for me to go into my parents'
Exactly.
room. But you know, there's some kids that will just walk into my mum's room, like, and think it's okay or something like that.
Yeah.
But
Okay, but you know, what I wanted to say earlier about
Sorry.
like, no, it's fine. When you said that there are some people you've met that are a bit like disrespectful and stuff like that, do you think it's because we're talking about like in terms of like beatings, but do you think them is that they have not had any
Nothing.
sort of discipline.
discipline at all, or
That's
the fact
true.
that they just haven't gotten beatings? Because
I feel like it's the fact that they haven't had any home training, any
that's what I
discipline.
think. Not
No, but
just
I've,
beating.
But then
okay,
there's
I'm
some
not saying
people-
beating is like the actual
only-
root, yeah. But I feel like, I don't know how to explain it. There needs to be some sort of discipline that puts some sort of fear in kids when they're growing up. Like fear in like, oh, I don't want to hurt my mom's feelings, or if I do this, I know my mom's gonna be upset with me. I don't want to do that. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's other kids, they don't care. I don't care. That's how I feel.
And
That's
I don't know
feel.
how they do that.
Yeah.
I don't know how they can, especially an older person.
Maybe because they haven't been taught that. Not that they haven't been taught, but at home it hasn't been emphasized that your actions has consequences. Do you get it? So maybe
Or
it's
like-
a thing where like,
Yeah. Or like, for example, my mom, she constantly tells my little sister, you're the youngest here, you're the baby. You're not older than anyone. You're not anyone's older sister. So, respect your older siblings. You get it? I feel like people that haven't had the discipline, for them, they haven't been taught that there is kind of a hierarchy in the household. No one is on the same level. It's like, even, I know some people, they don't refer to their parents' friends as auntie and uncle. They say their names.
we do
yeah.
that in Norway.
Do you know
I
where
can't
it is?
Is it?
I don't know.
It doesn't work for auntie.
remember.
Like auntie
No, but
something.
obviously, because I'm Nigerian. African,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
mom taught me, like,
Yeah.
when I went to parties and stuff like that, obviously I called my aunties and I called them auntie and uncle.
Yeah.
But you know my
friends
that are not
friend-
Africans,
yeah.
I will call them parents by their first name because that's what they said I should call them. So I will call them by their first name, literally. And
I can't do that.
And my teachers in Norway, we call them all by their first name.
To be honest, people, I know that in primary school, people used to do that a lot. I can't call any of them by their first name.
It's a bit weird, like, I don't know when I used to do it when I was younger because my mom obviously said I should do this. But like, whenever I was amongst like my white friends, for example, and they told me, no, you can just call me by my at first I didn't know whether to call you auntie or uncle. They were like, no, just call me by my first name. I'm just like, oh, this is a bit weird.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but do you know what's
I
so
grew up like
crazy? I didn't kind of grow up like that, but I grew up in a sense where, like, you know, because you guys did it. You guys always did this whole auntie thing. Like, I kind of got used to it because of you guys, like the Nigerians.
So would you
like,
put your
at first, like, my aunties that I was mad close to, I would call them by their, like, I'll just be like, hello auntie, or da 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 da. But like the ones that I wasn't really close to, I'll just be like, oh,
You wouldn't call them?
like, you know, like in my ma da 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 da.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you say like, my
first child,
you kind of
Yeah.
say that.
John. Or,
So like, for example,
Yeah.
let's say my mom's name is like Josephine. She'll be like
Josephine, basically,
yeah.
that's how I say it.
Yeah.
I'll still say your name, but I will have some sort of respect before saying your
Before
name.
it.
Yeah.
So in terms of like how do you think you guys would raise your children, like having social media or like even wearing specific clothes? I saw a video on Instagram. Okay, I saw a video on Instagram this time, and it was
a random applause. I'm not saying TikTok for the first time.
I saw a video on TikTok. I saw a video on Instagram, and this woman, this like celebrity's child, she's 13 years old, and she was wearing crop tops. Everyone was like, your child is 13, why are you letting her in colour?
But it's like, the same thing as like, I'm seeing it as, it's the same thing as putting, you know when you're a little kid, like you put them in shorts and they're in cute shorts. I feel like it's whoever's watching her inappropriately.
They're sexualizing the child.
What wait,
have you guys deeped? Yeah, you know, the Barbie song. It's sexualized.
But
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. And then it goes, and then
you
it goes,
can touch my hair
and
undress me.
Undress me. That's what it says.
No, I thought you can take me anywhere.
It goes, you can brush my hair, undress me anywhere.
But that doesn't make sense. Is it? I didn't know that. I thought it was take me anywhere.
I used to think it was.
Ew.
Yeah, I used to think it was take me anywhere
let's
as well.
Go party.
Like, go party where? Stay home.
She's right. She says you can brush my hair, undress me everywhere.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Imagination, life is your creation. Oh my days!
You know, there's a lot. I'm telling you. But you know what? Yeah, I saw. Wait, you know. He showed in primary school. He showed like me and this other girl a video of how they draw cartoons. And it starts off with like, it looks like they're drawing something sexual, like a breast or like a private part, and then it turns out to be the cartoon.
But that's how you normally draw. That's how you, isn't that how you, I don't know, whoever that does art out there, I said that's how you start off a drawing first.
Or with a breast. or testicles.
No, they actually draw them.
Yes, and then after, and then
not like that. I meant like the outline of the body. That's what I meant, but not that draw them.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you know, there's like especially in Disney, a lot of like sexualized things or whatever.
That's
but
mad.
yeah,
I did not know.
That is the Barbie one for me.
It's the Barbie.
And I used to love Barbie. Like Barbie was my.
And then I bet you any money our parents didn't know that.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like my mom, she must have sat down with like me and my siblings. I can't remember how old we were, but we were probably having that. It was like they showed us a documentary of how Disney is 666 and it's Illuminati. They told us to not watch it, and then obviously I was dumb. I was like, okay, but what about That's So Raven? Like, she's nice. She shows us this. Like, you know, I can still watch it. And then they'll be like, no, because it's the stigma behind it. I'll be like, okay, what about Kim Possible? You know, something here. They'll be like, just don't watch it. But that lasted for like 3 months.
Yeah. At this point, it is where it is.
It lasted for 3 months.
Oh my god.
Then they're thinking what they're gonna let you watch. Then they can't make
Nickelodeon or CCTV.
That was dead.
But even apparently, what's that? Pixie, Lala, what's that one? Teletubbies. Apparently that one, there's some mad stuff about that one as well.
Even Peppa Pig.
And Peppa Pig.
My aunt, she made her daughter stop watching it because she used to always say to her dad, naughty daddy. Like, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are about naughty daddy? No. Definitely, my kids are not having social media until 16.
16?
No, I think you should ease them
stretch.
out. Do you know what it is? I think you should ease them into it. I think that's
because when 16
they'll
hits,
go mad, like,
exactly, they'll try do the most.
Okay, that
get
makes
it,
sense.
to ease them into it bit by bit and warn them, should I say?
Because wait, when did my little brother get snapped? He's in year 9 now. He had it from young, but he didn't have it from young. But he didn't have that many friends on it. Like, it wasn't even a thing we had to monitor because we knew what he was doing, type of thing.
Okay, yeah. It can be a thing where like they can have it earlier on. Okay,
it doesn't have to be
16 was a stretch.
It doesn't have to be Instagram and Snap and stuff like. It doesn't have to be that. It can be you start off with YouTube. Then you give them email, like whatever. I don't know if that's gonna still be a thing at the time. Yeah, but like show them glimpses
I get
of what types of
But I
social
feel
media.
like these kids will be able to create their account before we can even teach them.
But then you monitor the account. You just monitor it.
Will you actually let your kid, like, would you go through your child's phone every single week? That's kind of long, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like
not
for
every
safety,
single week, because they will know it's coming. If you don't know it's coming, it's like, for example, when what's it called, when a girl says, "Let me look through your phone." No, actually,
no, it's okay. You tried though.
when a girl says, let me look through your phone, the guy doesn't know that it's coming. He doesn't have time to delete. Do you get what I mean?
So
it's like for the child.
Every Friday at this time, my mom will come and check my phone.
Exactly.
Let me delete it before she comes and checks my phone.
So it will just be like, but it wouldn't be a thing where it's like, let me, like a bully, like, let me see your phone. Because I feel like that's the thing. I feel like sometimes the way some parents can treat their children, it will come off as though like it's now normalized for the child to get bullied in a way,
or like to be submissive and
for real.
Not submissive,
like when the parent is talking like you're saying, and then they're talking, like, I don't know, it has some like psychological things to it. I feel like
that's where some people, like, I feel like if parents actually spoke to us like we were not friends type of thing, but we were just,
I think we wouldn't take them seriously if they did.
Really?
I think so.
I mean, it depends on who.
No, in a way where like you have to show your kids the different sides of you. That you have a friendly side, you have a nice side,
you have the mum side and the dad side.
Do you get it? So that they know not to, that they know, basically. So it's not every time, because there are some times when you tell off your child, you won't be like, oh, like so rough with them. There are times where you're gonna be like, no, you can't do that. You know you shouldn't.
Or like,
do that. Do you get it? And there are other times where you'll be like, I've taught that you'll scream and not scream, but have that strict tone with them.
Or like when I was younger, 100% I was talking back to my mum. When I see my little sisters doing that, I'm like, are you actually dumb? And obviously when I was younger, I didn't do it, but like when kids talk back, like,
listen, that even like when my little brother was going through the stage where he
was changing.
Listen, and the thing is, because of his smart lip, that used to irritate me. I'll be like, I'm shouting, I'll be like, don't talk, and then obviously he's standing there quiet, and I'm talking to you. Then you said, but I should have talked though. Shut up. There's a big difference for a reason for you to respond. Yeah, or like it wasn't a rhetorical question.
Like my little sister, I'll be like, okay, go do this, but why can't he go do this? Because I didn't know. Okay, but why can't he do it later? Okay, but it's a back and forth. Don't do that. like child to parent, don't talk back to your parent, but like, we can talk back to each other. You can talk back between friends, but in terms of parent, like you said, how parents have different sides.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I know that I can't talk back to my parent because this is what will happen or whatever. I don't know.
Me, I'm going to be fasting and praying for this generation.
For real.
I don't know how I would do.
Is it what, Generation Z?
I don't know what the whole difference is.
We are. I only found out about it.
Part of Z or something. I don't know, man.
Would you guys be strict with your children then? I feel like
I will be strict, but I won't overdo it.
You'll be the motherly strict.
Yeah.
No, do you know what my tactic is? I want my kids to love me, so I want them to go get their beatings from their dad and then come back to me. They won't respect you.
They will think that they will come to you. They respect you, but they will come to you and be like, my mom will help me get out of it.
No, I won't. I'll say go to your dad. No, I'll say go to your dad. Your dad's planning to beat you, so go to your dad. I'm not going to touch you. I'm not touching you. Go to dad. Your dad's going to beat you, and I'm not going to defend you. That's it.
Okay, cool. Oh, okay, cool.
Do you get it? I'm not touching you at all, but I'm not defending you.
Yeah.
So wait, what if it's a girl?
What?
Your child? Will you still let her dad beat
Yes. Because why should it change anything?
Wait, why does gender... Why should the dad only beat sons?
No way, because I've been seeing a lot of things on somewhere.
TikTok. I'm just saying, guys.
Where what's it called? A lot of men, they'll be like how they don't want to beat their daughter because they don't want their daughter to think that it's normal for a guy to put their hands on them.
No, but the way I'm gonna tell them that why they're getting beatings is not because of that. Like, you always have life lessons with your kids, but it's not even a thing where I'm sending you to your dad because of I don't know how to explain it.
I get it. To be honest, it's your choice. I understand what they're trying to say. I get it. But I think
there's a limit of how
exactly
how the father's gonna hit the daughter.
Yeah, it's not to show.
Do you think though?
Listen, like, discipline comes in different forms.
Yeah.
They don't actually have to get the wooden spoon.
My disciplines, I will implement beatings, but it's not going to only be beatings. It's going to be different strategies to discipline my children. That's what it is. Like, that's what I'm going to do. Whether it's beatings, whether it's giving them what's it called, house arrest. I think that's a thing here in UK. We know it. That was a thing.
What, house arrest?
Yeah.
Oh, grounded.
Grounded. That's
she
it.
means grounded. She said house arrest.
Do you know what? I translated it straight from Norwegian. So Norwegian, you say house arrest.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it just because there are people that didn't get beatings and they are the best. They are so.
It's because they
good.
I'm saying the basic
thing
is respect. It's actually respect and a bit of fear.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
A little bit of fear.
Beating's not the only solution, guys.
Not the only solution. It
was
should
just
be the last resort.
Because I feel like the way our generation is changing, like
it's
so easy for parents to just go jail. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it'll be so easy
for a child to sit up there and be like, my mom beats me. It's like
because now children have more access to like helplines and blah blah blah, and I feel like
they teach that in school.
Yeah, they will use it against.
They like comment down below what you would do with your kids.
Literally, would you still implement beatings?
No,
it's different because obviously we don't have kids, so we wouldn't.
No,
I feel like we're just thinking like it's when you have them thoughts in your mind. Like, what would you do like in the future, basically? But do chat to us in the comments because.
Defo.
Yeah, we'll see.
We're gonna go eat.
We're going. Where should we say it?
No, bye.
We're going to Preston Park Cafe.
It's so annoying.
Alright, bye guys.